Welcome back, fans and friends. For this upcoming video, I have another convertible. The last one was a GTX convertible, but this one is a slightly earlier car from Greenlight as well, 1966 Ford Thunderbird from Thelma and Louise. Depending on your point of view, a star or not the star of the movie. And there it is, Greenlight Hollywood series. It is series 34. They have quite a few of these series now. And one of the things that this series does not do, but all the other Greenlights do, is they don't have the list of all the other vehicles in the series. You must go online to find it yourself. And here we have the main tagline to the movie. Somebody said, "Get a life," and they did. So they did. You've always been crazy. This is just the first chance you've ever had to really express yourself, quoting from the movie itself. And because Greenlight has to license it from the MGM, there's the MGM, there's the Ford, because it's obviously a Thunderbird. Series 34, 17 plus, everything exactly the same as the previous one, limited edition. We will look for the number soon enough. And the 329 of last year, and the 1456-2 WB, if that's important to everybody. And so here we have, basically we'll be looking for those two numbers on the bottom of the car. We might as well just take a glimpse. And okay, so there are three numbers there. We will see what they say. It's probably the production number. And the other thing too with this one is there is a slight droop there with the white wall tires, but I did like the design for the tires. You can see it's triple layered there. There's the gas cap. It is a convertible where I use the top there. I did not see any other Thunderbirds there to compare this one. So it's either get this one or not get this one. I was bored, so here we are. Nice and non-reflective interior there. And so there we have the front of the car. Distinctly early 60s design, mid 60s. You see the cutout. I am really hoping we can pop the hood, take a look at the inside. I do like the rear of the vehicle. The license plate, clearly legible. So the FRS 635, that's one of the things that makes my mind ring why Greenlight can do such a good job with the license plates, and then they just bungle other things like the painting of the roof. I've had ones missing limited production numbers, all that stuff. You can ride a bicycle, but you can't walk. That's basically what it is. All right, so it looks to be mostly defect-free, no rearview mirrors. I'll just bring that up, get it out of the way. It does look, you can see the gaps where they would drop this in. It would be unusual, highly unusual, if this came out and you could pull over the convertible, but I am not going to risk it. So it is a two-door coupe model vehicle. The wheels appear to roll very well. That's just what I was talking about. The wheel, the white walls not being evenly painted. That's a common Greenlight issue. This rear wheel, though, seems to have it done properly. So the unfortunate thing about this model is if there was a serious issue with the rear tires, you would not be able to fix them because it is very difficult to pop it out without damaging it to take it apart. And we can see the Greenlight special here, the poorly painted white wall tires. So I guess when it's on display, it's going to be on this side because this side is mostly better done than the other side. So other than that, let's just go to the front of the car. You can see the grille, nice and even, no holes, no nothing. The lights are painted on, but they do appear to be, nope, just painted, not inserts. We have the two little tie downs, the hood vent, so I really do like that. I'm just going to pop the hood, see, hopefully it does open, but it is really cut out there. So if it is stuck, okay, so it does open. I'm not lying, it does open there. You can easily see I've taken it out, but we will save that for last. And there we have it, the number at the top, 329. 21. Yes, it's exactly the same. 14562 WB and 1966 Ford Thunderbird, used under license, trademark 1991 to 2021 MGM. They've done that weird thing where they put the white ink on a silver background, but the limited edition number is right there, 1266. Greenlight does an above average job of this undercarriage. I do really have nothing to complain about. The only way you could make this better is with the matte black undercarriage, but they usually don't like it's not widespread. It might be one of those things where it's plant by plant basis. I said bird and the cat showed up. So as for the year, it says 2021 there. So this is the first year release of this Ford Thunderbird, I presume. And the last thing before we take a look at the engine, it rolls. Will it roll right off a cliff? Not this one, because I don't want to damage something I paid almost $10 for. But it rolls very well. We will not be doing that final scene. You can look at the picture on the back of your package. So the door handles stick out. I do like that. But as I said before, the interior done really well. I don't think the steering wheels are that big. I think they're just made like the M2 does it as well. They make it that big so it's easy to put inside the car. I don't see very many issues. The one thing here is that might need to be filed down because it kind of sticks out, but it's not a huge issue. It's not as bad as the other Greenlights. So the main attraction to this is the interior. It is a slightly darker, less reflective blue than the rest of the car. There's the engine. And I'm not too specific on the engine, but sometimes they put an engine that might, because of the way they color it, you look for pictures, they're not going to have it online exactly like this. So if somebody were to do a website, we're taking each car and showing you the engine inside it. Plus the other issue too is if you have two of nearly identical car models with different engines inside. The Camaro video, I will bring up a video, that Camaro series I did 2 weeks ago. Every single engine in every single one of those Camaros is different. So if you have to figure out which engine's in there, well, you got to do your research. So anyway, that is another video. This is this video for Thunderbird 2021 release, Thelma and Louise Series 34 from the Greenlight Hollywood. Very nice example. Like I said, the only thing that I can really complain about is the rear view mirrors and this little tire disaster on this side, but that is a common Greenlight. We don't want to do the wheels extremely properly because what's happened here is these three are done almost 90% correctly, but then you have this one which is done 50% correctly. So anyway, but it was kind of weird there with this cutout here. It does look like maybe you'd be able to fold the seats and pull the thing over, but that would be extremely complicated for a $10 164 model. So I'm going to cut myself off, bringing to you this Thunderbird, an unexpected buy, but you know what? It worked itself out because I really do like the model. Has very few defects. This one anyway has a lot of good things going for it. I do like how it looks. The hood initially didn't want to open, but now it opens and it stays open. So thank you fans and friends for watching. 1966 Ford Thunderbird from Greenlight's Hollywood Series 34. This is Thomas from Toronto, and till the next one.